Welcome to the Halloween edition of Dogmatic Barbecue. Today, we're going to take those seeds that you got from the pumpkins when you're carving the pumpkins and throw them in a smoker with some spice and some smoke. So let's get started. So this recipe will call for 2 cups of pumpkin seeds, and we're just barely over 2 cups here, so it actually worked out perfect. This was about 3 pumpkins worth. So we're going to do 2 cups of pumpkin seeds here. We're going to end up put it in a Ziploc bag or any type of bag that you can put it into. And then we're going to use 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're going to mix all that in here first. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to use some paprika. We're going to use, not quite, I would say half a teaspoon of paprika. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of salt. Now, instead of just regular salt, I'm going to use some pink Himalayan salt, but you can use regular salt. It's going to be fancy today. Then we're going to mix all this up. And right now, I have the smoker. I have my smoker all preheating here. And I'm using the smoker for other things. If you saw my almond videos, I'll post my almond video up here in the corner. If you see my almond videos, I usually smoke almonds when I have an empty rack in my smoker. Well, today I'm also making some beef jerky, as I've been getting a request from my one son all year long, and I'm just getting around to being able to make it now. A nice mixture there. Now we're going to throw it in here. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a few things on the smoker today, so I figured why waste these pumpkin seeds? We'll throw them in the smoker. Now, if you're going to just throw them in the oven, you can do it a little higher heat for less time, so like maybe about 225 for maybe 45 minutes or whatever. But we're going to, since we're making jerky, it's usually a slower heat, around 165 Fahrenheit. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw these on the smoker because we're going to let the smoke go for about 2 hours, right? So, and I think we're going to use something different than cherry wood or apple wood. We'll see what we got. We'll take a look. But yeah, you want to kind of get that mixture so it's all over the seeds. One thing about these pumpkin seeds, if you've ever cleaned them, it's slippery and slimy and hard to get on, so I'm hoping all that stuff sits on seeds well. Then we're going to put it on a rack on some wax paper. Now let me get the rack all situated and get prepared, and then we'll get the seeds on them. So today we're going to use pecan wood to smoke them. We'll try that. I don't think I've used pecan wood in any of my videos yet. So now that we've got it nicely mixed, I'm going to try to spread it out evenly on the parchment paper or whatever, sorry, wax paper. Okay. Some of them might stick. Try to get them as there we go. Now let's try and flatten this out as best we can. Yeah, you can see all the flavors stick to the seeds pretty good here, so that's good. So you might want to move them around a little bit, check it on it in about an hour, just to move it around to see if, make sure they all kind of get some of that smoke. So now once we get to 165 degrees outside, between 165 and 180, we don't want it over 180 for the jerky, but once we get to that temperature, we'll throw them on. It's raining out, so I'm not going to bring you out to the smoker. You've seen the smoker before, so I'm going to get this on there, and then we'll come back and check on it in an hour and see where we're at. So stay tuned. After a couple hours in the smoker, you may notice that it's still, they're not completely dry. It might be a little slimy or whatever still. So at that point, you can turn up either the temperature in your smoker, or you can just throw them in your oven to about 350 for another 20-25 minutes. Just want them dried out. At this point, the smoke is already completed in the smoker. So now you just want to dry them out. Now, if you let them sit on the counter for a couple hours, that smoke will kind of absorb into these seeds, kind of like they do with the almonds, and you'll be able to taste that smoke even longer. So if you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when I post another video. And we'll talk to you later.